If there is any freaking book, I need you to stop what you're doing, go on Amazon, go on a Barnes & Noble's website, hell, find this damn book. You need to do it right this second. You need to pick up this book, Ruthless Salvation by Jill Ramsower, right this instant, because this book was fucking phenomenal. This book, oh my god. Torin, I'm sorry, honey, but like if Torin was a real man in real life, I would so ditch my husband. I love my husband to death, but like I would ditch his ass for Torin because this man was my man. And he was just like perfect. Oh yeah, did I mention? This is a book review on this book. If I didn't already say that and you haven't catched the gist of what this video is, it is a review on this freaking book. And I will tell you, it was perfect. I rated this book a freaking 6. This was a 6 for me. This book was phenomenal. I just could not get over the storyline. Torin was just like the most perfect man. And that's some red flags for me. Because he was a walking red flag. But like in a good way. Like I didn't know stalking could be so hot. I didn't know that. Also, when he was fighting and, you know, oh, I probably should tell you who the main female character is. So the main female character is Stormy. So it is a dual narrative by Torin and Stormy. And this book was just a roller coaster. From the very beginning. It was a roller coaster. My girl Stormy is one hell of a girl. This girl has been through so much, so freaking much, and so freaking fast. Like, my heart broke for her. But like, she is so incredibly strong. Probably one of the strongest female characters I have read. And boy, do you need to read this story. Because just the way she was like broken into like a million pieces, and the way that Torin could see that, like, and just want to be there for her, it's perfect. My heart for these two characters was just perfect. Like, I can't. You need to pick up this book. So let me go ahead and give you the tropes, because I know I skipped over the tropes of this book. So let me go ahead and give you the tropes. So the tropes are mafia, grumpy sunshine, forced proximity, tragic past, and surprise baby. These tropes with this freaking book were perfect. The storyline was perfect. When I tell you, you will be taken for a whole freaking spin throughout this entire freaking book. You will be taken through a whole freaking spin through this entire freaking book. I mean, I was thrown left, I was thrown right, I was thrown forward, I was thrown backward. Like, it was just so well written, and the plots and the plot twists and just like everything that happens in this freaking book was amazing. It is one of the books that I wish I could read again for the first time. But like, knowing myself, I will legit forget what happened in this book within 6 months. So it will be like reading it all over again, and I cannot wait because my lord, and the spice in this book, holy hell, when they get it on at the freaking fight in the locker room, I didn't know people having sex in the locker room would be so hot, but it was. And the way he looked at her, and she was like trying to conceal who the hell she was with the whole wig and shit, and he knew it was her. And when he looked at her and the look on her face, and he just knew, and he just knew. Baby, this book was perfect. Jill, you know what you did when you gave us Torin, and I'm in love, I'm obsessed, I am everything. This book was everything I needed and more. This book was perfect. You knocked it out of the park with this book. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Kier from the second book, but Torin has my heart. He has my heart. And then him and Stormy both have horrific, tragic pasts. Like, my God, like, when I was reading the shit that because it bounces into the past of Stormy's past, because her past is relevant to the present day. And reading her past and the shit that happened to her, dude, I wanted to cry. I wanted to freaking cry. Like, it was so heart-wrenching and freaking breaking. I felt it in my soul for her. I felt it in my soul. It broke my heart. But Torin, though, on the other hand, when he saves her and her whole life and, like, that whole thing that happens and that everything that just goes down, like, just makes all the wrongs that happened to Stormy all feel right. Not, like, feel right, like, they should never have happened to her, but, like, he rights all her wrongs, basically. And when he finds out that she's pregnant, oh my god, I was so here for that scene. And the spice in this book, I don't know if I've already mentioned the spice. The spice was phenomenal. The spice was so spicing. Like, I'm telling you, Torin can get it if he's a real person. I love this book. It was phenomenal. If you want to see my whole actual book review, go ahead and hop over to my Instagram, because it will be on my Instagram, or go ahead and check out my little review here. This book was amazing. Thank you so much, Jill.